Let's head over straight to the Philippines. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another reaction video by your African queen. On this space, I react to top-notch musical videos, trending videos, random videos I'm very sure you all are going to love. You might want to stick around by hitting on that subscribe button to be part of this family. And if you love what I do on the space, no pressure, you might want to hit on that love dollar sign to support me, or you can as well buy me a coffee. Today, I'm going to be reacting on what will the world do without the Philippines. Is there going to be chaos? Is the world going to live at peace? Is there going to be war? Is there going to be love? We are about to find out in this video. Let's watch while I react.
There is one country in the world that is taken for granted more than any other place. This country is home to the kindest individuals with an incredible love for life. They're responsible for inventing video calls, baby incubators for rural areas, and they also play a massive role in the invention of chips that we use in so many of our computers today. This country has citizens living all over the world to help you and I, to help the elderly, the sick, the poor, and many of them go to
this point right here is so true, because anywhere you go in the world, you'll find the Philippines. They're working in the hospitals, they're working in the HR sector. Any sector at all you go in the world today, you'll find Filipinos there. And I think the Filipinos, they are underestimated for their kind deeds, what they're actually doing in education sector. You're going to find them there. And I did a video on some of the inventions that the Filipino has done. If you're yet to check out that video, kindly go and check out that video. They've done a lot of things and they've actually gone unnoticed. Like, people are not even taking note of their achievements, which is very, very sad.
Totally unnoticed. When I told you that they are taken for granted, I meant it. With scarce opportunities, many family members make the tough decisions to go and work overseas so that they can better provide for their loved ones. The Filipino government has capitalized on this phenomenon and is actively exporting people for profit, bringing over $30 billion a year into the country. In fact, the Philippines is the top supplier of nurses in the world, with about 25% of all overseas nurses coming from the country. And especially now, during COVID, the demand for Filipino caregivers and nurses is high.
This is true. Like, Filipinos, the nurses they produce yearly, it's so much. It is so much. Any organization at all you go, when it comes to the hospital, you'll find the Filipinos there. And a lot of people, they request for the Filipinos because these people, they are really, really caring and they are humble and very loyal.
Than ever. Without the Philippines, the world might look something like this. We would lose 7,641 islands, with a total landmass of 300,000 square kilometers. These breathtakingly beautiful islands are known for their agriculture, and they're home to over 35% of the world's coral reefs. Without the Philippines, we would lose an invaluable amount of the dwindling supply of coral reefs that we have left. The luscious soil on the islands is so rich and fertile that crops can be planted all year round. So with no Philippines, there would be a huge shortage in the production of imported coconuts, bananas, and tropical fruits from all around.
This is so true, because the Philippines, they are very good when it comes to planting crops, like all these tropical fruits, coconuts, bananas. They are very good in it. And without the Philippines has 7,641 islands. Where is the island going to be? Where is it going to be? Like, the nurses, the caregivers, the doctors that they are exporting to other countries, where are they? Like, how are we going to have them? So we are blessed to have Philippines, honestly.
the world. As a blossoming and developing tech giant, the Philippines is known as the text capital of the world, where the country sends in excess of 400 million text messages every single day. And just so you could get a sense of how much I love this country, there are two things that you should look at. One, the heart-wrenchingly intimate care that families give their elders. As a country with massive poverty issues, many families are not able to afford care. So caring for those who have reached an older age has become deeply embedded in the backbone of their society. Young children are often taught to greet their elders with a gesture called mano po to express profound respect. 2. The Philippines is the gold standard in Asia for how women should be treated in society. The Global Gender Gap Rankings Index had New Zealand and the Philippines directly competing for the top 2 spots over the past 10 years, blowing other East Asian countries far out of the water, beating the US and many other mainstream developed countries by a long shot. The bottom line is that without the Philippines, the world would be less flavorful and not nearly as charming, and definitely a lot less magical. So in order to sustain one of the most important and resourceful places on the earth, as much as we need them, we also have to meet that need with an equal measure of appreciation. Living in the Philippines is not always easy. There are people living in very tough situations, and there are many places that are soaked in poverty. And that's why so many families are making the sacrifice of sending their loved ones overseas. In the beginning of this video, I said that the Philippines is the place in this world that is most taken for granted, and I stand by that statement. A big part of my company, Regan Hillier International, is employing people within the Philippines. These people are a very big part of my heart, and I made this video to show my massive gratitude to one of, I believe, the best countries on the planet. Please join me in thanking the Philippines, and write "Thank you, Philippines." Maybe even tag in a Filipino who you know and love and who you want to acknowledge today. Let's share this video.
Thank you, Philippines. Like, without the Philippines, the world will be less flavorful, honestly. It will be less flavorful. Like the good music that we are listening to, if the Philippines are not there, how are we going to listen to this music? The random music I bring to you all. If it's not the Philippines, how are we going to do it? And I think they are truly taken less granted. Like, how I put it, they are taken for granted. The Philippines are usually taken for granted. You all have so much power, so much talent within you. And the way they care for their elderly, like I have experienced it, is something that it really strikes my mind. Like, wow, they care for their elderly so much. You see the Philippines that are working, my colleagues, when they get their salary, they're thinking about back home, how they're going to split the money, how they're going to take care of their sisters, children. Like, they are just these very caring people. Honestly, we need the Philippines. We do need the Philippines. And if there are more of this type of videos that you would love me to react to, kindly let me know in the comment section. I'll be willing to do that for you all. Like this video, share with whoever cares to listen. If you're new to this space, do not leave without subscribing. Subscribe to be part of this family. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you all for always coming back to cheer me up. See you all in the next one. Bye.